News.
News Talk 1180 and the new 96.1 KERN. This is First Look with Scott Cox on News Talk 1180 and the new 96.1 KERN. Call in now at 842-KERN. That's 842-5376 or 1-800-640-KERN. Listen live at KERNradio.com.
Good morning, everybody. It's 8:06 in the a.m. It's the First Look program. It's News Talk 1180, the new 96.1 KERN. We're streaming live on the internet at Bakersfield.com. You can reach the program at 842-KERN. That's 842-5376. We still got traffic and weather updates. We're going to introduce you to a local city council candidate. I forgot we had a candidate. I would have worn a jacket, a blazer, but I didn't. I apologize. I didn't mean any offense by it. At any rate, First Hop's going to regale you with tales of traffic and weather from the First Look news desk. Morning, Hop.
Yeah. Let's get to traffic, and traffic is brought to you by King Door Company. King Door Company is your company with the pride of a lion. Give them a call at 397-2744. Nobody does garage doors and garage door openers better than King Door Company. All right, let's have a look at what's going on here as far as traffic. Right now, no major problems are being reported on Bakersfield roadways. We did have earlier an accident at 65 and Sherwood Avenue. That is Porterville Highway and Sherwood Avenue. It's being reported right now that roadway is clear, though there are still emergency vehicles out there. But beyond that, if we have a look at the map of the area, it looks pretty clear. It's not too bad right now. Golden State Avenue from the 99 all the way down to Union Avenue running a little bit slow, and a little bit slow traffic downtown on 23rd, 24th Streets. But beyond that, things are looking pretty good. Let's have a look at our weather. Weather's brought to you by Atlas Pool Care. To keep that pool sparkling all year long, call Atlas Pool Care at 587-3573. Especially with the weather cooling off and you're not spending as much time out at the pool, have Atlas Pool Care get out there and make sure that pool stays fresh all winter long. It's currently 52 degrees outside in Bakersfield, and we're looking at a high today of 74. Tuesday, tomorrow, a high of 78. Wednesday, 76. Thursday, 80. And Friday, 86. The air quality is going to be in the moderate range today at 53, so get outside and get a lungful of that. Let's have a look at what's going on in stocks. Things have been down all morning, and they continue to be down. The Dow is down 72 points. NASDAQ is down 11. S&P 500 down 7. And oil is at $48.23 a barrel. That's our news desk at this time on News Talk 1180 and the new 96.1 KERN.
You know, Atlas Pool Care can get you that app that you can run your pool equipment from your phone. That's a handy thing to have right there.
That's neat.
Right?
Yeah.
Technology is
out of control.
Right?
Yeah.
But like if you want to, dirt's blowing, I better turn the pool pump on, turn it off, whatever. Easy. Bobby Cloud is here, local attorney at law. I don't think that's a secret.
Nope.
Everybody knows. We've seen the billboards. And you have decided that you want to run for city council.
Yes, I have.
Okay, nice having.
That was easy.
Okay,
Thanks.
first of all, why? That's obviously, and I said this first time. I've known you a long time. I said we need more people like Bobby Cloud in local government.
Well, I appreciate that. The reason is my son went off to the Air Force in January, and I got a lot of dead time.
Yeah,
and I have all this extra time, and I figured I'd do something good with it. I've been looking what's going on.
How old is your son now?
He'll be 19 in November.
Lord God Almighty! All right,
He's working on F-16s. That kid's handling nukes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scoot right past the scariness of that.
It's
So you're looking around at Bakersfield and you're like, you think maybe in this we're talking about Ward 6 and you're thinking it could somehow be better represented.
Well, at least an option. It's been 12 years since anyone's ran against Jackie, and Jackie actually I filed my paperwork before she did. I had heard a rumor that she might not be running. That's obviously not true.
Well, clearly, yeah.
But I didn't file until the last day.
Yeah, because it was kind of where everybody just thought it was just weird. Because let's be honest. If you got like the Abernathys in your corner, which Jackie does, that means that makes it a much steeper That the whole they got a lot of influence over local media, and they've already got a lot of people and donors and all that in place.
Yeah, no, they've got everything in place already. But I'm another option. I got nothing against Jackie.
Of course not.
I just did a debate with her. I got to hang out with her afterwards. She's a great lady.
She's a delightful
and
person.
she's done a lot of really good things for the city. There's some issues that are currently before the city that I have a little bit different plan than what she would do, and it's an option. That's the whole idea of an election.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be just rubber stamp the same person again and again and again.
And my thing is, I don't think anybody should be in any office for too long.
No, yeah,
and she's the longest running city council person we've ever had. She's dedicated more of her life than anybody else in the history of Bakersfield to the betterment of the city.
Yep.
And that deserves a huge amount of respect, and I definitely give that to her. I'm different. I'm different.
Right, and here's the first thing I thought, and I told you this the other night. When you look at how city council meetings go and the way between people and comments and people and the things that are on the agenda, I think is helpful to get somebody on there like yourself, a litigator, somebody who can sort of take charge of the situation and say, look, here's what the deal is here and here. Here's what's going to get us sued. Here's what's legally actionable. You need more of that. It really structures up a city council to have a few people on there that are really familiar with the law, and especially people who are used to all day, every day speaking about stuff. And here's what's going on according to the law.
Well, and a lot of it has to do with the way it's pitched. I've been talking to law enforcement. I've been talking to the fire department. There's a real disconnect in communication between the council and the people they're negotiating with when they're doing contracts, for instance, speaking about public speaking.
Yeah, and that disconnect can make this take a lot longer and get a
be
lot
more
expensive.
And then you get a lot of bad press. It creates bad feelings between the people that are providing the services and the city itself. It causes a lot of problems, and I think there's a way to get around that. I'm a direct communication type person. I don't like the idea of anything being filtered, because one of the things is they send requests and it's provided to the city council as demands. And that doesn't sound like a big deal, but it definitely changes the tone of the negotiation. Yeah. And I would rather hear the request than be told someone's giving me a demand.
Right, and
it's simple.
Right, exactly. And nothing. It's a fine bunch of people on the city council, but these things do kind of tend to meander a little bit.
Yeah.
And isn't somebody going to sort of take charge of this and say what needs to be said? But everybody's afraid of just being either politically incorrect or people complaining about what they said later. But you know what? That's what we need at every level of government, is somebody who will just say, look, here's what we need to do and here's why, without worrying about. And you don't seem like a guy that worries about blowback at all.
I'm going to go to court today and say stuff that people are going to complain about immediately.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah,
so
right there in the room.
That's kind of what I do every day.
Yeah.
Somebody's mad about something I'm doing most of the time.
Right. And I know that most of our presidents and everything, everybody has a law degree, and that I don't really care about that. But at the local level, I think it's a pretty good idea.
Well, I have a different perspective. I deal with people, and what people don't realize is I do mostly family law for people that don't know. Most of what I do is negotiation.
Yeah.
And I would say 85% of the issues end up being settled.
Sure,
that's a pretty good track record.
Rate, yeah.
And most of the family law attorneys are that way. You got to just figure out what the issues are, break it down, and then kind of pitch it in a way that's a little different every time until you get something that works.
Right.
Now, we don't have a judge with the city council, but we have a vote, so we can get to an answer. And I don't mind disagreeing with people, and I don't even mind being wrong and being voted against.
Right. Oh, absolutely. But
as long as we get to the answer
Yeah.
and get it over with and not drag it out, that's the issue.
We are talking to Bobby Cloud, local attorney who's running for Ward 6 City Council. I don't know if this is unique to Ward 6, but at the end of the day, we're looking at what's happened when the price of oil is down and ag with the drought and all that. Business is a big part of what.
Huge.
Yeah, we need to diversify our base a little bit so we got more revenue streams other than ag and oil. Is that something you look at when you look at there was 6th Ward and say, here's what we need to do?
Well, I have a lot of opportunity in Ward 6 for industrial applications and things like that. There's some real open areas that are already semi-industrial for my ward. But in the city overall, my big problem has been what we've done is we've kind of created a thumbprint cookie of a city. And
Only Smiths can make a thumbprint cookie, Bobby.
I understand. true. But my point is everything's sort of pushed out to the edges. The east side and Rosedale are like two different cities. And then there's this big empty dead zone that we're killing off the downtown area. And without having a centralized part of downtown, it really disconnects the city, in my opinion. Because if you're going to go out to dinner and then you want to go out to a show, you might have to drive. You're not going to do it. You're not going to drive, 8 miles through the city in the middle of the evening, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
it's probably not
I
gonna
think
happen.
we need to centralize quite a bit and really reconnect with downtown. We got a lot of dead buildings. We got buildings that have 3 stories that are condemned right in the middle of downtown. Doesn't make sense to me.
I gripe about that a lot. Why, if you go to other towns, I mean, San Antonio's done this, North Sacramento's done this, where they take those sort of dilapidated and they turn them into like condos, like proper nice living situation. Man,
There's a lot of people who are interested in doing that.
good. Let's get that going.
And create. We don't have a main street anymore.
No, there's
Not
no.
one-
We don't. There's no nucleus to Bakersfield at all. It's scattered all over the place.
And we need to have that again.
All right. Well, Bobby, as like I said, I wish you all the luck in the world. You're up against a well-funded, well-organized, well-entrenched
Yes.
opponent who nobody dislikes, by the way.
Yeah, I wish I could
I
say
got
something
nothing
bad
bad to
about
say
her,
about
but I
it.
can't.
Yeah, but there you go. But maybe after a dozen years, it is time for change.
21.
21?
21 years.
I got
she's
this dyslexia thing at 12, 21. People keep making faces at me. I don't know what's up with that. At any rate, good luck. Come back. You don't have that much time before the election, so
No, not that
you got to
much.
get out there and get your word out. So good luck with that, man.
All right, it's
It'll
good
be a
to
good
see
time.
you.
And like I said, I wish you all the luck in the world.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. We got to take a break. It's about 8:17 in the morning. It's the First Look program. It's News Talk 1180, the new 96.1 KERN. We're streaming live on the internet at Bakersfield.com.